Hello, everyone. Today we will be going over a few theories that are found within social psychology and that can be seen through some experiences within our lives, specifically mine. Social psychology is the study that interprets and analyzes social interactions, as in why, where, and how they occur, as well as the effect it has on individuals. The three theories we will be going over are the duplex mind, the mere exposure effect, and normative social influence. I hope that by the end of this video, you are able to find these theories within experiences you have had in the past and are able to find them in the future experiences you will have. The duplex mind consists of two systems, one being the automatic system. This is the part where thinking is fast and impulsive, which often lead to making decisions that are not fully thought out. An experience I've had with this is when I give in to my cravings for junk food. I don't take the time to think about the harmful effects it can cause on my body. I go with my impulse and seek to satisfy the want in the moment without thinking of any future consequences. The second part in the duplex mind is called the deliberate system. This is where an actual process to thinking happens. Situations are analyzed and all options and what ifs are thought of. A great example of this theory is when I manage my money. I tend to be more cautious and responsible when making decisions with it. There are rare occasions where the automatic system takes over. I rather choose to be more thoughtful and careful about what I do with my money instead of letting the automatic system take over and let me splurge on an outfit or food or whatever it is I want. The second theory I will be talking about is the mere exposure effect. This refers to the idea that consistency can cause someone to feel differently about a certain situation or concept. After learning about this theory, I began to question the things I preferred, as to whether I actually liked dogs because of the way I felt, or was it because I was continuously surrounded by them. I know I will never know the answer to this, but I am sure that the constant exposure has played a major factor in my decision to be a cat person instead of a dog person, and I am okay with that. This theory has definitely played a part in my life. Growing up, I never thought I'd be one to listen to Spanish music. For years, it never caught my attention, but being a Hispanic girl with peers of the same ethnicity and constant exposure has changed my views completely. I can now say I've evolved and listen to it daily. Like with many things, whether music or dogs, opinions can and will change. This is proven with this theory, and I am just one example of this. As we've seen, constant exposure is the key ingredient to the mere exposure effect. So yes, it is possible to not like something and have it grow on an individual over time. The last theory I will be going over is called normative social influence. This is best defined when we feel the need to change ourselves and conform within a group. We do this in order to feel wanted and accepted among those around us. There are times where we do this without even knowing, and at times when we do it because we feel the need to want to be like others. While this is not something people should do, I am, for one, guilty of doing this before, and I have learned to change the ways I think when being in a group. I experienced a situation like this that highlighted this theory when I was in middle school. Girls my age were beginning to wear makeup and I began to feel left out. I was never shamed for not wearing any, but having these girls bond over something as simple as this resulted in me conforming. I chose to put it on in order to feel wanted. Didn't make a difference in the end. Knowing now, I know it was not something I needed to do. This has demonstrated exactly what it is to want to be wanted. Now that there is nothing wrong with that because it is in our nature to feel like we belong. In my example, my need to be like these other girls overpowered the thoughts my parents had instilled in me from a young age. I am sure that many of you have done something similar to this if you are being completely honest with yourselves. There are so many more theories that can be discussed. But with these three, I can say with certainty that if, like myself, we take the time to analyze the little things we experience, we can take these theories and tie those to the situations and help better understand why some things happen and how it has shaped us into the individuals we are today. Thank you for taking the time to go over these theories. Now I hope you go and look into these theories and see if any of these can be applied to the experiences you've had.